Most small business owners do the right things. They buy their domain, set up their custom Google Workspace, and start emailing clients. But then the spam complaints start happening. If you are tired of warning your clients to check their junk mail, or if you're constantly worried that your invoices are landing in spam, you are living with an annoying workaround that you don't have to tolerate. One of my clients, Lauren, felt this was incredibly obnoxious. She felt she was paying for a professional domain email, but it felt totally pointless because she had to constantly text her clients to warn them to check their junk folders just to see her business emails. That feeling is understandable, but just because you pay for a professional business email does not mean your domain is automatically verified on the back end. I'm Amy from Clutter. I help small business owners replace frustrating, expensive workarounds with seamless Google Workspace workflows they're already paying for, reducing their tech stack and their mental load in one move. Today, we're going to look at the invisible post office rules of the internet and the 4 simple backend settings that protect your domain so your emails actually land in the inbox where they belong. Stick around to the end of this video because I'm going to share a simple 3-minute self-audit you can take right now to find out if your business systems are running clean and safe or if they're a tangled mess. Email deliverability issues come up with my clients all the time in our sessions. One client, Becca, recently told me that this issue was a constant thorn in her side. She had just taken over an established business and was hearing from customers all the time that her emails were ending up in spam, which directly disrupted her ability to build trust with her new clients. Another client, Michelle, was dealing with intense frustration because her emails were repeatedly landing in spam. We discovered her admin console was explicitly flagged as not authenticating yet. These are classic tolerations, something annoying that we just live with because fixing it feels too technical or that we don't have the know-how or time to fix it. Part 2, the digital post office. To understand this, we have to look at your DNS settings. Think of your DNS, or your domain name system, as your domain's own digital post office and IT department. When you send an email, receiving servers like Gmail or Yahoo don't just open it. They check your digital post office to see if you are who you say you are. If your post office doesn't have the right paperwork, they throw your mail straight in the junk pile. There are 4 major settings that I see with my clients all the time. Let's break them down simply. The first step is domain verification. Think of this as registering your business's legal ID card with your digital post office. If this isn't verified on the back end, Google won't let your mail leave your building. My client, Karen, discovered this roadblock when she was trying to launch a major capital raising campaign for her real estate business. She discovered that her mass emails were repeatedly being flagged as spam simply because her back-end domain verification had never been finalized. Doing this simple step is what signals to email servers that you are a verified, legitimate business. The second setting is DKIM. This is a secure digital wax seal on your envelope. It attaches an invisible signature to every email you send, proving that your message wasn't tampered with on the way. If you don't authorize this digital wax seal, other systems can reject your emails entirely. My client Becca ran into this when sending marketing newsletters. Because her campaigns were sent through MailChimp servers without the proper DKIM authorization, Gmail flagged her newsletters with a giant scary warning, telling her recipients that her identity was being impersonated. The third step is making a clean list of all the other software and tools that send emails on your behalf. Most of us don't just send email from our Google Workspace. We use tools like MailChimp, Dubsado, Honeybook, or HubSpot. To the internet, these are different delivery trucks trying to carry your mail. You have to tell your post office exactly which trucks are allowed to represent you. For example, Karen operated her business through Google Workspace, Go High Level, and her property management system, OwnerRez. Because she used all 3, we had to ensure that all 3 systems were authorized under her domain so they wouldn't trigger those spam filters. Which brings us to number 4, SPF records. This is your authorized driver list. SPF is just a single line of text sitting in your digital post office that lists every delivery truck you have approved. If a tool like HubSpot tries to deliver an email using your name, but HubSpot isn't listed on your SPF record, receiving mailboxes assume a thief stole your truck and sends your email to spam. My client Michelle had to carefully configure her SPF records to authorize both Google and her CRM HubSpot while deleting old conflicting entries that were blocking deliverability. To fix these 4 things, you have to log into your Google Workspace admin panel and your domain host, like GoDaddy, Namecheap, or Squarespace, and paste in some very specific, highly sensitive codes. Trying to DIY your DNS records when you aren't an IT professional is the fastest way to get overwhelmed and accidentally take your entire website or email system offline. My client John found this setup process so confusing that he spent 4 hours just trying to get things to authenticate, and then he had to wait through a frustrating 48-hour propagation period for the systems to finally talk to each other. If you feel your heart racing or your eyes glazing over just thinking about these technical steps, you don't have to navigate this alone, and you definitely don't have to risk breaking your business systems. I have helped hundreds of clients with these steps to ensure that their email is flowing straight to their clients' inboxes, and I'd love to help you too. Ensuring your email hits your clients' inboxes is only one piece of your business systems that should be working smoothly. To ensure that all of your systems are working well, I've created the Safer Spaghetti Self-Audit. It's a simple checklist that gives you immediate clarity on which parts of your systems are working well and which ones are currently dragging you down. Once you finish the audit, you can book a clarity call with me. We'll review your setup together and discuss how to replace those frustrating workarounds with clean, seamless workflows, so you can finally have the time and space for what matters most. Grab the audit in the link below, and I'll see you on a call soon. I look forward to helping you succeed.